Hello and welcome back to Path of Exile. This is step 5 in a series of basically explaining how to gear up your character cheaply to make the game way more enjoyable, to get through the campaign smoothly, and just have a really good time. So let's get into it and show you what we're up to. Okay, first off, let's go over the point spending that I've been doing. And if you've been following along, we've just been doing the basic stuff, nothing fancy. I have been trying to take some AoE just for fun, some big area of effect. So I've taken that, came down here, I got the life nodes here, we're in good shape. Came through here, we're probably going to take that one next. That'll be a nice damage boost for sure. We did get a jewel early on, so we unlocked that and put it there. Just click that jewel right in. That was nice. Came over here for some life. And then we went down here and grabbed this specifically. What it allowed us to do was get rid of that ancestral call thing where it was adding the ghosts that would attack. Now this one just puts one guy out there and attacks for us as we swing automatically. So I like that a lot. We're working our way over here for some more AoE. We're going to have fun with AoE. And then, believe it or not, just take these two. You know, or if you need strength and intelligence or strength and dex, just take these two. It just makes gearing up during the campaign a lot easier. It's only 2 points. You will do fine without them. And then as you get towards the end, you'll be able to refund these and get the points back very easily. So let's go ahead and spend that. We can take a look at our damage. Now our damage went through the roof, and I'm going to explain how we did that. We're at 3,100 in town, so it's going to be even more outside town because the buffs take effect. We're going to apply that, and now we're up to 3,400. When we started, we were doing 70? So we're doing really well. And we did that by buying this. I'll show you how I bought it, and we'll take a look right now. Okay, let's bring up the Path of Exile trade thing. We're going to go to any two-hander. We're going to search for whatever max level you are or within a couple levels of it so that you can use it pretty soon. So we put it right here. And we'll say, I'm not even sure, I think we'll say 45 for us. Maybe you will be a little bit lower or higher. And then we also don't want to spend more than, let's just say 5 chaos. But we're going to get it for cheaper than that. So we're looking around, we say, okay, let's search. And the first thing you want to do is sort by total DPS. We could do fizz only, but we're doing fire damage as well, so let's sort by total DPS damage. And right away we find one that's even higher than what we have on. And it's item level 44, or requires level 44. We might try to buy this. Here's an interesting one. 482, almost as much damage. Fizz, stun, accuracy. I'm just looking over these things. He sent that up a while ago. This one is only 1 chaos, so we don't have to do any bargaining. Let's find one for 1 chaos. We haven't. Here's one. 390. And let's just go ahead and buy this. And we'll give it a shot right now. Let's do the copy instead of the direct whisper. And we'll see what happens here. I'll be right back. Okay, we're in the game. We're going to whisper him for 1 chaos. We'll see if he takes the deal. We'll zoom out. We'll get the chaos ready just in case. Now I'll show you how I got these 10 chaos in a second. And any luck, any luck? Probably not. If you're wondering where that guy is, we could do something like this. Who is Rexo? And it looks like there's an underscore afterwards. And he's in the estate crossing. He might be in a map. That might be a map. I don't think that's a an actual thing. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna whisper him. Can do later if you are busy now. Thank you. that's how you're going to do it. You're going to look for it, and I found this weapon, I think for 1 or 2 chaos. It was really cheap, but it more than doubled my damage. So you'll do it for you. You'll search like that. You'll find a really amazing weapon. You'll make an offer on it, and you'll go through it with like that. The next thing I want you to take a look at is we did this deal. We were using the Praxis ring. At level 30, you could actually get access to this ring. And it's pretty neat. It does quite a bit. Look at that. Like maybe 10 minutes. Cool. Thank you. There we go. So we're going to set 1 chaos aside for him. And we're going to make that deal for that weapon. And it might be stronger than what we have. We could put it into Path of Building and figure it out technically, but it's 1 chaos, and we're doing better on chaos now, and I'll show you how we've done that. Okay. The next item you're going to look for is a ring. So instead of the drop-down list, just go to Path of Exile, Trade, and just type in Thieves' Torment with that squiggly line, the tilde, and this will come up, and try to get it for 1 or 2 chaos. It might be a little more expensive at the beginning of the league, maybe 3 chaos, but you'll find it. But look what it does. You can't use other rings, but that's okay. We were using this one and this one, and you could still do it. You could still use these rings and not go this route. But what this allows us to do is it allowed us to take the life gain on hit and remove it from... we'll move this here, not there for now. And swap it out with Fortify. And Fortify we bought by bringing a Chaos, or a Chance Orb, I think. Let's see. One of these. Right over here. And I had some Divines in there, and I'll explain why I have those in there as well. And we go to Act 3, to the library. And you can purchase a bunch of different things in here. And we went and bought Fortify for a Chance Orb. And then we swapped it out. So now our Molten Strike does that, and faster attacks. Now the Fortify, really, it reduces our damage when we have that buff. I don't know if it'll show it. Let's see. Additional effects, melee skills. Fortifying grants an amount of fortification based on the damage. Take 1% less damage from hits per fortification. Maximum 20, and it lasts for 6 seconds. That less is a direct less. It just cuts off 20% of our damage. So it's like having 20% more health. It's really fun. It makes it. We're going for an easy build here. So easy build. We want to walk or run fast, and we're going to make ourselves even faster in our next move. We want to run fast. We want to be tanky, and we don't want to have to care about mana. So the Thieves' Torment, it gives us, every time we hit, 30 mana back. Now, if you're running close and you're still running out of mana with this setup, and I'm going to show it to you in action. Oh, and here's the Chaos. I put a Chaos next to it there to remind us of what we spent on it. So I'm not going to put it in here. I'm going to put it here. And what I've been doing with these weird trades where I offer people, they might want to do a deal for 100 or 600 chromatics for 100 chaos, but I'm offering them 12 chromatics for 2. They don't really want to do that deal because it's not worth their time. But if they do it, I put in an extra divine just as a tip because I've got lots of divines. And they're very thankful, and I'm thankful for them doing a weird trade like that. So I've been having fun with that, giving people extra divines. But I'm not, I'm taking it from my own stash over here, and I'm not adding extra to this. And I'm not saying, hey, I'll give you an extra divine to entice them. It's honestly people doing honest trades. So what I did was I traded a bunch of chromatics. I traded away all of these, and we still need one more chaos for our next item. And we'll do that pretty soon. It's a pretty cool item. But that's going to be our most expensive item we bought so far. but it's going to be worth it, and it's going to be fun. The next item I want you to take a look at is we were running Pride as an aura, and it takes 50% of our life, and we're going to go right back to our hideout to show you. Our 50% of our mana. If you get Purity of Elements instead, if I held down Alt, look what this makes us immune to. Ignites, Scorched, Chilled, Frozen. We don't have to care about Frozen now. So on these boots, it's even less important. We're going to be replacing these boots very soon. So we don't have to care about being frozen. We don't have to care about being chilled or brittled or shocked. That's a big one. You get shocked with lightning, all of a sudden you're taking way bigger hits. You could be shocked and dead. Now we don't have to worry about that. And ignited, all of a sudden I got on fire, and I forgot how bad ignites can be sometimes. So now, and not only that, but look at this. As this thing levels up, this thing will add plus 35 to all your resistances. So when we put this on, oh, where did I put it? Right here. And then look at our defenses. Just from this ring, we are at 30, 32, and 61. Now we put this on, we're capped, and almost capped. Now we turn this on, and we're capped across the board, even lightning. We're in great shape. It's a lot of fun. Now, I don't really care if, let's say this had, or this item had some cold on it. See how that cold resistance is there? The next item I buy, I don't care about the cold resistance. It'll make it easier. Also, as we progress through the story, we're going to take a negative 30 hit to these, and then a negative 60 for progressing through the story, through the campaign. So we're still going to need more. Right now we're in good shape, but more is better. So this makes your life easy, and this makes life as a... I would almost... Anybody new to the game, I would highly, highly, highly recommend this. It'll make your life so much nicer. One of the rewards was multi-strike, and when I put multi-strike in here, it's a little bit... It sounds enticing, but what happens is if you swing once, it swings 3 times, like that. I don't want to do that because it locks you in place for that. So I went with Fortify instead, and it's 1 swing. So we're going to get rid of this. There we go. And we're going to say, now here's the neat thing. We're going to do that arrow up, who is Rexo. Aspirant's Trial, so he's still in that lab, and he's doing probably his 4th lab. So he's really, the pressure's on him too. Because you don't want to die in that one. It's a very hard labyrinth to get through. We have this ready for him. Riposte, I shouldn't have had on there. I didn't read it completely, and I just forgot about that. But you need you need to be dual wielding, not with a shield. So let's just toss that away into our gem tab. These tabs are pretty cool too. And then we're gonna put that there, and we're gonna put this here and that here. These are the rings that we were using. If we want to switch back, if we were having issues with mana, but we won't be. So I think I've gone over quite a bit of stuff. We know how to search for this ring now. We know how to search for a weapon, and it might be coming to us shortly for one. And then once we get a little bit more currency, we're going to do the next really cool item, and it's going to cost us 10 chaos. Oh boy. So let's do it. And we're going to progress in the story. We're going to come right through here. I've done all these fights, and now we're working our way towards a boss, I think. Now, if this guy wants to... we've got a teleport thing, so we can portal out if he wants to do the trade. He's getting close to the end. I know that. Alright, so let's see what we got here. And this is the inaction so far with this weapon, and then we're going to be able to see what it's like with another one. We're trying for one more Chaos Orb, and then we're going to make that other deal. But this is pretty powerful. Look at those fortification stacks in the top left. 20 of them. So that means 20% less damage. And I can just sit here and just crush these guys. I sold like 4 or 5, what was it, transmutes for wisdom scrolls, and that got me over the hump, and we're in good shape there. Now this guy might forget, so we're just going to do that who is to find out when he's out of there. And we can check right now. He's probably out in another 15 to 20 seconds. Let's put down a totem that protects us, although we're pretty strong. Who is Rexo? Basilica Halls. He's still in there. It is a long one in there. And he might have died. Who knows? And then he'd have to start all over, and he's frustrated. I've died where I was on the last. I've killed the Zaro at the last thing, and was walking towards the door, and some creature smacked me from behind. Some leftover creature. I couldn't believe it. And away we go. We're going to go up to the top left, I think. That's generally where it is, but you never know. The exit could be up somewhere else, but in general it's that way. And let's test out the theory of just sitting here not doing anything. We won't even swing, and let's see how it is. Oh, there's the door. And we're continuing on. I want the weapon, so I don't mind if I have to run this over again to get to the boss area. Oh my gosh, I'm not doing anything. And we're healing up. Nice. And, oh, that's a distance thing, so let's see. Oh, it does get them. Nice. And what about these guys? Pretty cool. Alright, we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, we found a few neat items. These, if you get 3 of them, you can turn it into a whetstone. 8 of those gets turned into a bauble. So, and the baubles trade for about 1.5 chaos you can get. 1 chaos for sure, 1.5 possibly. Ah, cool, here's the guy. And we're going to grab this stuff real quick. And I'll explain why again. We don't have any other time. And we'll go back to town. Leave that stuff there, I guess. And let's make this trade. And we got to drop this stuff off real quick. We'll just go like that. That, and that, and that, and that. We'll go make this trade with him. Visit the hideout. And for him making this deal, we're going to give him a bonus here. Oh, one second. Here's his stash. We're going to go like this. And that's the weapon. We'll give him an extra divine. Cool. Good deal for him. And away we go. And let's see what we got for it. Leave this. And let's see. We're going to actually try out this weapon. Or not try it out, but test it out as best we can in-game. So this says 44. Interesting. Oh, we got to be level 45 for this. Okay. We'll get there. Now, I found this on the ground. These are worth... they're worth a chunk. Let's see how much they're worth. I'm going to bring that up. In chaos, maybe a little bit more than 1 chaos it's worth. So we can definitely get a chaos out of that. So we're going to put that over here in our to-be-traded thing. We're going to put this here. We're going to do the 3-for-1 recipe. And we're going to see if we get the next upgrade of this. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Now we get a 1900. Okay, I wanted to show you this as well. We don't need that there, but I have this one over here, and it's like a panic flask. If I'm low on health, it'll give me 400 health back, and I can use it a couple times. It's just an instant heal. 1 second. Losing my voice there for a second. All right, it's like an instant heal potion. There's going to be better ones of these that do even way more. You can get ones that go up to maybe 2600. There's ways to boost that up to almost 4000 for an instant heal. Really cool stuff, but right now we're going to go with this. We'll take that one, and we'll go with that. So now we've upgraded to a 1900 over 4 seconds versus 1200 over 3. And we don't even have that much health, so we're in good shape there. We want to sell this stuff off. Let's put these away. We also found an orb of binding. That we're probably going to use. So let's say we found an item, the next item we buy, let's say a pair of gloves, but it doesn't have the right, it doesn't have 4 sockets and doesn't have the links. This thing will create the item, or the boots that we're going to buy next. It'll create it with 4 sockets all linked up. So that's really nice to have. We're going to hang on to that. Okay. Put this away. And that away. And we'll take these out and sell them real quick. And we're going to grab that next level. And we're going to test. So we need that 10th item. We better put this away over here just in case. Otherwise I'll end up selling it to the vendor. Okay. This will identify. We could look at those boots. They might have 20-25% movement speed. That would be cool. But nope. Accept. Done deal. Alright. And let's go get that other level. And we could go back right where we left off in the area. We could go there. Why not? Let's see if the thing's still up. It is. We're in good shape. Oh, and I wanted to use that on something too to show you. Oh, you can do it right over here. Remember that dexterity item we had over there? Let's turn it into a rare dexterity item. Well, it's a little bit better, but it's something. And that just used up that item. It's a cheap item to use at that level. There's more expensive versions of those, but let's go back in here and get the final bit of the level here. Oh boy, there's a bunch of stuff on the ground still. Very cool. And away we go. But it was neat being able to do the who is on that guy to see how far, where his progress was. And it looks like when we messaged him the first time, he was in the state, just entered the lab trial. So he had to fight him a third, and then win. And it's the 4th trial, so it's definitely the longest one. So it's tough for him. But he won. I think he won. Looks like he won. And what do we need? Just a couple bars. We'll get that really quickly. These blue guys, I think they might be magic guys. Let's see. Maybe. Bluish purple. I don't know if they're magic. Let's see. I don't think they are. They're just purple. And we're going to keep going. The next item we're going to get is really, really fun. You know what? Let's knock out all these beasts. See how they're hitting a chunk. We'll use our insta heal potion. Oh, I know why. See that? You saw that red line around him? It doesn't let you heal yourself back up past half. So that's all that was. I was like, why can't I heal? They're hitting me hard. Well, they did hit me hard, but I couldn't heal back up is why. That's why. That's why. Those will throw you off sometimes. You're thinking, oh my gosh, I just got hit and I can't heal, and all of a sudden, there we go, got a level. Alright, so let's go back to our area, and we can just exit out like this. Okay. Alright, we'll exit out to the character selection screen, push play, and with PoE Awakened Trade, you can have a key tied to hideout. So I can just press the key and I can go right to the hideout. Pretty convenient, and it's within the terms of service. Sell item. Let's sell that many of those. And we're going to identify and sell all this stuff. The likelihood of any of this really being better than what we have is very, very low. So yeah, I don't even really have to worry about it because I'm searching for very specific stuff on high-end rolls. It's very unlikely to find that, but I get 3 of those for it. I'm cool with that. Oh, and those. And we've got 14 and 2. Alright, let's test out this weapon. Now, it might be, not as powerful because of some weird mix and match here. Minions, well, we don't have any minions right now. +1 to socketed gems. Yeah, I don't see anything popping out that would make this stronger than whatever the DPS value was, so on the chart thing. So let's find out. Let's put that down. 4394. And we put this in. There's no buffs on this thing, just that and that and that. Here we go. Worse. So why is this worse? Let's see. Probably the lightning damage and the attack speed, and this has a lot of physical. Yeah, that physical damage is really, really good. So in this case, this weapon is a no-go. And the likelihood of somebody else buying it is probably pretty low as well. So what we're going to do is, we're going to fix that. This weapon, the Chabber Chabber, okay? We're going to look that up in a second.
Good day.
Sell item. Goodbye. There we go. Okay. And that might have been a little bit better. We're going to address that right now. This is this Chabber Chabber. Apparently it's got, because of the physical damage and how it's working out, without putting this in, what do you call it, Path of Building, and comparing them, I won't know exactly why, but I suspect it's because of all that physical damage. So we're going to fix that right now. So all I did was I kept the search the same, but instead of searching by DPS like this and finding a weapon like this that's maybe worth 1 chaos, we're going to focus on this physical DPS. Let's see what that does for us. Right away we get one 319. That might be better than the one we have, but we don't know. I don't want to take this one because it's 1 chaos, but I don't like the 50% increase to mana cost. Adds extra life, that's nice. Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's this headsman. I wish this one was that one, but we don't want that one, or that one, or that one, or that one. So it looks like a lot of them in a row here. We'll just go for that first one and give it a shot. It's 2 chaos, and we'll risk it. Here we go. Direct Whisper. Oh, 29%. So they qualitied it up, maybe, or it might have dropped that way. This might have been something people were using. When you animate, create an additional copy. Weapons you animate create an additional copy. It also does. Really? Triggers an animate weapon on kill. This will be an interesting weapon. Alright, let's do the thing. We did a direct whisper, and we'll go see what it's about. And there's the whisper. We got to get our chaos ready. And this is just a regular trade. And visit the hideout. I think this is a legitimate price. Except, there we go. And thank you very much. Let's do it anyways. Let's have fun. Can I trade with this guy? And come on. I invited him. Oh, I don't have it on me. Let's see if we'll do it. And if he doesn't want it, oh well. Thank you anyways. I don't know if he needs the divines, but I should have just given it to him the first time. Here we go. We'll save it for the next guy. All right, let's test our weapon. This one. And you could do this in Path of Building, but it's a complex program, and I mean, I use it all the time where I copy the values of this into the thing, create the weapon virtually, equip it virtually onto my character, and it shows the DPS. But for now, we're just going to use this system where we click that, put it on offense. It's going to be hard to beat this 4394. But if you look up a Chabber Great Mallet, you'll get this much damage as well. So here we go. Oh, it's more. All right. We don't have we're not going to be able to use this summon golem, but that's okay. And I'd like to get a faster attack here, so we're going to do that too. We'll put that up there, and we'll put this here for now, I guess. And then we're going to just.
Hail, Godslayer.
I don't want to sell this because it interrupts the thing, but normally you could sell this for maybe a chaos or maybe an alchemy or something. And actually, you know what? Let's see if we have it in our stat. Nope, we already have a copy of that.
Hail, Godslayer.
And we'll just sell it. We get almost an alchemy back. And done deal. Alright. Next up, I want to get a faster attack here. And I think those probably cost a chance orb? We'll chance it. I think it costs that. And it's in here. In here. Thought we bought it. Let's see. Purchase. Faster attacks. Looks like. Come on, I should be able to know by the look of it. I don't see it. It's not jumping. Oh, right there. Oh no, it's a transmutation.
Remember,
and we'll grab that, put it in there, and then we'll go on and we'll test this brand new weapon out, which has even more damage now. And it does that animate weapon. It'll be fun. And we need one of these. There we go. Usually I bring a couple of, a few of each, a stack or whatever, grab that, and then I don't have to worry about it, but now we know. No big deal.
it's so good to have someone to
Purchase item. Support gems are on the second, here, here, and here are support gems. And there's the thing. And now, that supports that. Oh, that, I'm sorry. Should. Oh, it doesn't? Interesting. But I still need to level it up. I was hoping for Vengeance to attack a little faster, but nope. Maybe a cooldown reduction. Something. Oh yeah, it does. I'm sorry, it goes this way. I was doing that. That is supported by Combustion and faster attacks. It would be neat to get a life gain on hit right here. That would be cool. That way we get life gain on hit on Vengeance. Let's see if we can do that. Life gain on hit. Let's purchase substance. I know we don't have it, but we'll find out how much it costs. Gain. Life gain on hit. Is it that one? Yep. We need another transmutation orb. Okay, let's go grab that. And it'll make us a little more tanky because it'll automatically, do a life gain on hit with our Vengeance. It's just fun. And we're here to have fun. So the Summon Golem we're not going to be able to use yet. Or maybe not ever. And then we're going to move this up here. We're going to recast it a second time to use the Blood Stance. Not the Sand Stance. What's this? Animate Weapon. Do I have to? No, I can't use. It does it itself with that weapon that we have. Pretty interesting. That's going to be really fun. We'll see how it plays out here. Go to the Librarian, Act 3 up there in the top left corner. We'll get the life gain on hit. I think we have one right here with this Leap Slam. I would rather it be over here, the leveled up one, and then we'll buy this one and level up another one right there. So even when I'm Leap Slamming, it does the life gain on hit. I would like Leap Slam with faster attacks as well, so I'm going to buy another one and link it together. Because Leap Slamming with faster attacks is really smooth. So, back over here. Oh, here we go. And we get to spend a point. Things are good. What point can we spend? That's cool. We can put right here this flat damage. We also have access to this. What is this? Increased damage with hits against rares and uniques. Let's do that, because those are the ones that are hardest to kill. There we go. And that's not going to show up in, again, that's not going to show up. I'm going to move a little bit. Here, this number. This number is much higher than that now, because the creatures are going to be bleeding and they're taking more damage. They're going to be, if they're a rare, they're going to be taking the more damage from the increased damage. So those things happen as well. So let's go do our thing here. Let's go on to the belly of the beast and fight this big boss. And I really want to get the next item. The big item that's going to help us oddly in an odd way. And let's do it. But it's a really cool item, and I think it's worthwhile. Holy cow, does this guy... Are those my weapons? They are! That is so cool. We've got a bunch of weapons now. Look at this. And they're all doing work for me. Well, thank you very much. They're just floating around. Over here, guys. Oh, this is fun. We're doing a lot of damage now. This is just a purely fun build. It can work in the end game too, but we're just having fun getting there. It's a whole different ball game. In the end game, you're worried about just perfectly matching things up. Here, we're having fun and just smashing everything down. And we'll see how far this smashing everything down gets us. I think it'll get us really far. We might not even switch off of this skill. We might just use bolt and strike all the way through and just have a blast. And just do weird, fun stuff. And away we go. And I think we're going to be moving fast. We're going to be doing cool things. So the goal is tanky. We don't care about getting hit. We're not going to die very easily. We're not going to have to care about mana. And a nice scouring orb. We're going to need those. Don't have to care about mana. We're going to be tanky. We're going to have lots of resistances. We're going to hit really hard. And move fast. That's the goals with this. We're going to be able to move fast, hit hard, and not die. Sounds good to me. Alright, let's go through here. This is pretty cool. Oh, so where's those animate weapons? Oh, he's running off that way. We'll take that and upgrade another 3 for 1. Oh, we can do this one too. 3 for 1. Oh, it's a 25% chance, isn't it? To get an animate on a kill. So we didn't roll the animate there. So it wouldn't help with a boss because this is an on-kill effect. But for all this other stuff, it's pretty cool. It was neat. We had 4 animates on there. I wonder how many you can get. What's the max? And let's see the vengeance. Let's see what this does. And it heals us now. Our vengeance is a healing thing too. So it'll heal us for 26 per hit. So something like this. Can this actually hit him? Yep, and it healed us. And it healed us. We'll walk into the middle of these guys, and it just is amazing. A lot of fun. And away we go. We're going to fight the boss next. And then I'm going to get a little bit more currency, and we're going to try to buy that really cool item. Using, nice. And if you find these things that are, the red, green, blue, they're really important because 6 chromatics, 6 or 7, will get you a chaos orb, and each of those sell for 1 chromatic. So it adds up pretty quick. Don't pass those up. I drop rare items on the ground to pick up the ones with chromatics. Oh, this is Piety. Let's see if we can tank her now. We're going to drop this down. We're just going to swing right in the middle here. She's going to blast us in the face here. Uh-oh, here comes the blast. We lived through that one, nice. And the second one, nice, so we didn't use a heal. Oh, I didn't need to use the heal, but I got afraid there was some, I must have had some debuff on me. It was going down, 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 and I used a heal. But it stopped right there. So we got through that without any heals, technically. And face tanked her. Pretty cool. We're just playing a regular character, but we're buying cheap upgrades if we can find them. 2 chaos, 1 chaos or less for all these things. Pretty cool. Oh, and that onslaught thing was nice. That gives us permanent onslaught. The old alt. We want more movement speed. More movement speed. We're going to get this even more. Pretty cool stuff. And the harvest. Uh-oh. We'll keep going and I'll be right back in a little bit.
Betray me, and I will have your head.
I just did the 3-for-1 recipe. 3 of the 1200s of the flasks. And we're going to actually have some fun, a little bit of fun here. We're going to make this into a magic flask. And hopefully it'll get a good roll. Increased charge recovery. So it recovers the charges faster. Well, that's not bad. We'll put that there. And this one is going to be better than that one. And we'll put it there. And we'll keep on going. We're getting close to... We need 3 chaos to make our next deal. We're getting there. I'll have those shortly. There's some mini boss fights that are kind of fun. And you have to kill 3 of these little side bosses to open up the next area. Take that, dude. Just get another roll on that. And then there's one over here. There's 2 on this side and 1 over here. And we're in that area right there in Act 4. And I guess we can talk to them. See.
Good.
But we can't open it yet. Must defeat all 3 of the bosses. Here's another one. Jeez, this one can be a little tough because it does a lot of. She does a lot of stuff to it. She has a lot of debuffs and everything, but we're okay. And we'll take that. And we don't have room. How big is this thing? Those guys are messing with us. And let's see if we can make some room. Doesn't really look like it. So let's just toss this to the ground and not sweat it. Scepter? Nope. Okay. And we're going to go right back to Town Cell, and then we're going to get the, we want to unlock this quest so we don't have to fight the bosses again. So we're just going to walk over here. And... Come on. There we go.
When I met you that first...
Now it took all the items. Now we could go in there. We're going to go sell. And then I'm going to make the deals. And I'll show you how I do that. And we'll sell these things.
What do you need now?
Sure enough, that's worth a chromatic. Really cool. Oh, I don't put it that way. I dyed that stuff right there. Nice. Sell it. Sell it. And done deal.
I'm watching you.
Now we're going to work on the trade. Okay. Augments. Let's see. I haven't priced out the augments. We have a lot of them. We really aren't using them yet. So let's find out. Let's press F1. We're going to price it in Chaos Orbs. It looks like 30 for 1. 30 of these for 1. And let's do a trade. Let's offer a trade. I'll be right back. There we go. And when it comes up, you're going to have to reverse it. There's a reverse button right up here. So we don't want to trade this for this. We want it augments for that. So here we go. We're going to search now. And it looks like you need 12 for 1, 17 for 1, 19 for 1 chaos. And we're going to whisper this guy. contact. Just that copies it in. And now let's go back into the thing. He wants 19. He's got a lot. We'll see what he does here. And we'll go back in there. I'll see you back in there. We're close to the 19 for 1. We've got 19 and we're short by, we have 30, what is that? Sorry. 36. 38 would be it. And let's message him and see if he'll do a 2 for 1. Paste. And we're just going to say, hey, I don't want to edit his message. I'm just going to do it this way. Hello. Would you do 36, all of it? What are those called? Augmentation orbs. Augment orbs for 2 chaos. And this guy's like super rich. He's not going to care about a divine. We'll see what he does here. He might help us out. Come on. No luck. You might be looking at the price going, what is this offer? You might be a little skeptical about it. Alright, we're going to find the next guy. Be right back. And the next guy, his name is, we can just go like this. Affliction _ Ryodan. And he knows I'm not trying to flip these, it's just that I have 36 of them. I would like to, if I had 38, I would do more. I just don't have it. And we could, or just the normal 19 for 1 chaos. And let's see if he might not even be there. It's a little frustrating with trading sometimes, but it's part of it. We're going to work our way through it. Okay, so that's a no-go, even for the 19 for 1. And we'll go on to the next guy. Okay. Those last guys might be just short, selling it shorter than normal. Here's one for 25 for 1 chaos. We're just going to send it to him, and we'll put 25 in the stack. This should be it. So that's the legitimate price. Those other guys are trying to make better deals or something? I don't know. Visit Hideout. And this is just a normal trade. Cool that he's doing it for 1. But this is a normal trade that anybody would do. Got a weird animal running around. Accept. 25 for 1. Thank you. Oop. And away we go. Back to the hideout with the button press. And leave the button press. Pretty cool. So now we need 2 more. How are we going to get them? Let's look up the price of these. Chaos 14. We might be able to get 1 more out of that. And I'm going to make the trades. So let's put these back. Oh, these right here. This is going to be the deal. 6 for 1. We might be able to do 13 for 2. So let's I'm going to come right back and I'll figure it out. Let's go make the deal. And here's a 12 for 2 chaos. Just a regular deal. No, no special offers. So you'll be able to do this deal the same way. Well, price might be a little different early on in the league. Maybe it might cost 15, like 8 or 9 for a chaos. Because the chaos in the beginning, I think, are worth a little more. Thank you. Very cool. And now we're going to do the trade that we were trying to set up. We have 10 chaos to do it with, and we're going to look it up right now. Now you're gonna laugh a little bit, but I'm gonna bring it up. It's gonna be a quicksilver flask, and it's gonna be one that's gonna be auto used by itself. It's just gonna speed us up. So let's bring this up, and we're gonna do a trade for one, and I'll show you how to search correctly. Let's go to the trade for it, and I'll show you how. Okay, so we're on the quicksilver flask. So you type that in, quicksilver flask. Make sure it's this one, and we're gonna put some qualifiers in. And what you do is you type in the tilde key, the squiggly line, and you start saying stuff like use when full, and then we're going to look for the enchant right there. Used when charges are full. And that's what we had on there. We can take that one off. That's the first thing. Now, the level usage. We're going to say 45 or even 46. Well, 45. And that's the level requirement. So we're level 45. I don't want to get one that we can't use yet. And then we could look for quality, but the chaos orbs right here, change that to 15 for the max value. And we're going to search. Let's see what comes up. 5 minutes ago, increased movement speed, charges. This is a bad line because we don't care about that one, but it's only 5, and he wants to sell it. Let's just buy it. That's a good deal. And the extra movement speed on it, that's fun. We're looking for fun. And then it goes up in price, and it's a legit offer. Let's do it. There's better ones than this, and we'll upgrade it later, but at least we've got the offer here. And we don't have to use all 10 of our precious chaos orbs. And who was that? This name right here. I can't even tell the name. No, it was this guy. There we go. Nice, we saved 5 chaos, and this will be worth it. But there's going to be a better version of this that we'll get later down the line, and we'll demo it right now. And everything's cool. 8. And thank you. Whisper. Very cool. Normally those cost maybe 10, maybe earlier on a little more, but we got a good deal. Alright, so let's put this into effect here. It's going to use itself when full. We're going to put it right there because we don't really need it. Now we can still manually use these to speed us up if it's not being used, but we'll go for this. That's awesome. We saved 5 chaos. And away we go. Let's test this out. Now we can go right there, but let's go here. Let's go here. There'll be some monsters, and let's see what our new run speed is. Now it's going to do it. It's not going to use itself right away. It's going to use it a little bit as soon as we start getting into some swings here. There. Now it's moving, and now we're see that that little ball around us. As it fills up, there it is again. Now we're moving fast again. That little white thing that circles around us. I should go pick that stuff up. And this is nice. This is more speed, but now we're moving slow. We could use our regular one, but this thing, when we start fighting again, and it fills itself back up, it's going to use it when it's full, and there it is on it. And now it's on again. So we don't have to worry about that as much or at all, unless we're on an area where there's no monsters and we can't fill it back up, then we'd use our own. But it's just nice to be able to do this. Now I can run around and have fun, moving faster, and that's what is that 48% movement speed when it's on? Pretty cool. Now the charges, the extra charges doesn't really matter because it's the full thing. So there's a better one than that. We'll get it later. I'll show you what you wanted to go for. Maybe like an increased effect, or it uses. You can get charges back on a critical, so it's up more often. There's ways to make this so it stays up more often and lasts longer. But for 5 chaos, we were good enough to go. We'll upgrade it later. let's go do the last big boss and have some fun. So we can use our regular one to sprint. So I'd keep that on there. And we shouldn't really have 3 on there on our bar, but we do. We don't need anything else on there right now. We might be able to do some interesting flasks next step. Stuff that gets auto-used. How about auto-used with added a bunch of armor, or auto-used with more critical, so we're even doing more damage, or more swinging faster. That kind of stuff. Is that a 5-link? It is. No, it's a 4-link. Interesting. Oh, there's a scroll there. Alright, let's go fight this guy. Okay, and sticking with the theme of having fun, we have a point to spend. We are going to have fun. And thinking which fun we want to have. We're already going there. We could get that. I'm going to spend one of our refund points. Just for more fun. Why? I think we can go that way? We can. And what does that do to our damage? We're having some fun. We are going to get this. The increased area of effect. Increased area of effect. Those are soon. But this was really close and I wanted to do it. So, let's move a second. Now, it'll show us our 5,300. We'll use these 2 points. And where is it? Right here and here. Now that number is going to be bigger. 53, 59. Very cool. So now we're having fun. Alright, let's go fight this guy. I think he's right through here? Yeah, that... Or no, do we have to... Yeah, this is it. Oh, we have to fight the Guardians again. It didn't lock it in. No problem. We'll go do it again. Oh boy, here we go. Uh-oh, now we gotta switch over to her. Sorry about that. And we're gonna try to tank. We're just gonna try to tank. Meaning we're not gonna try to move. We're just gonna try to face tank this guy. We're not even gonna move. We're barely gonna aim. And... uh-oh. Next stage. This is the goal. We don't want to have to move. We don't want to have to do anything. We might die here. We're going to find out together, though. Alright. Drop a totem. And we have to fight all these things. And him. And away we go. We're just going to face tank him. And we'll take this thing down. Oh my gosh, it instantly died. And what about the next one? And sometimes you have to back off a little bit with the, there we go, and it's done. Oh my gosh, guys, we're doing really well. Oh, he's almost dead. There's that guy down, and he's done. And let's see if this guy will drop. Yep. Alright, so we're really strong. This is pretty fun, pretty easy. And you've seen how we've done this with very little. I mean, that was 5 chaos, but everything else is 1 or 2 chaos. And we've just been using our regular currency, converting it over, and going from there. Amethyst rings are nice, because sometimes you'll get chaos on the top line and then chaos roll underneath. That's a lot of chaos resistance. We'll get to that later. Oh, it looks like we can't pick up any of this stuff. We could, but I don't want to deal with it. We're going on to the next area, and we are in great shape. Let's turn this quest. We'll sell these items. Identify these off. Oops. Identify. Even that, and that. And I hope this has helped you guys. We've shown you how to do... this one. We'll leave one behind just in case. Turn these into wisdom scrolls. We've shown you how to buy everything. The next one, I'm going to show you how to get some better shoes that move us even faster, that help us in other ways. Maybe another belt, and that could be upgraded. That could be upgraded. We could even upgrade this. There's so many upgrades, and it's a lot of fun. We're just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. We're literally able to base tank things now. We're having a great time. So if you were struggling before, I really hope that these kind of videos are helping you out, where it shows you how to cheaply buy things that make a massive impact. So we're going to be going on to the next area. So,
Be careful.
fuck that guy. And the mines. We didn't even go into Delve. We could with the Nico thing. I haven't gone into that yet.
No,
But that's my favorite thing to do,
I
actually.
act
If you look on my
with
channel, that's what I do. And you can see the craziness that I do. On my guy, I have 9,400 health with a cyclone guy that spins and just does all kinds of crazy
I'm
stuff and
sure
has a good time.
Tortured, yet
And that's the exit right up there, and we'll be going on. So I hope you like this one, and have a good one, guys. Enjoy. We're getting strong. We still don't have pants. I don't know why.